Hello and welcome. Here I am in St. Cross on a very cold, bitterly cold, wintry day in February with a strong east wind blowing. And the season of Lent approaches, as you can see from the children's corner board behind me. And it seems like, with one thing and another, that we have just been in a very long Lent already. The first lockdown came midway through Lent. Jesus went into the desert. That's what we remember at the start of Lent, isn't it? Jesus went into the desert to be tested, to be prepared for his ministry. And in that experience, he came closer to his Father. As this season of Lent now approaches again, beginning on Wednesday, we have that same chance to read, to pray, to consider our own lifestyle. Are any adjustments necessary? Or consider what we can do in a positive way. Yesterday I was scrolling through the BBC News on my phone and looked at the newspaper headlines. And the Daily Mail spoke of our economy that's going to bounce back in 2021, like a coiled tight spring that's suddenly going to release all that tension and uncoil and give the economy a boost. What they were speaking of were what they called accidental savings. Do we have any accidental savings? But that's not the case for everyone. Think of the self-employed in this last 12 months. Those business owners who must have had countless sleepless nights, having poured out so much of their time and energy over the years into their business, only to see it impacted on by this pandemic. The hospitality sector, aviation sector, and the list could go on. But there are many people who I believe won't have accidental savings, more likely accidental debts. They won't feel part of this economic bounce back. Where are we on this spectrum? I know where I am. Lent is one of those times when we consider how we can help others too. Last year we had the Bible Society visit our church, and St. Cross gave a donation to the Bible Society. This year we returned to support a charity we've supported previously. And we're going to head over to the display now, and I'll talk a bit more about that. So here we are. This is the charity we're going to support at St. Cross for Lent this year. We return to support My Cheshire Without Abuse. And domestic abuse has risen consistently over the recent years, and certainly the virus did not help in this regard last year. And there will be an article going on our church website giving far more detailed information as to what I'm going to give you now. But this Lent, at St. Cross, we're aiming to collect socks, towels, pyjamas and underwear. And this is for men, women, children, all sizes. Now, I appreciate towels and pyjamas can be quite pricey. You may wish to give a cash donation instead, and indeed you might not want to go in the shops anyway. And you may feel you'd like to give a cash donation to Mary or myself in a clearly marked envelope. And we will combine all these offerings, these cash offerings, to purchase some of these items for you. Have we managed to accidentally save anything this year? I know I have. And it's revealed to me how much we spend on enjoying ourselves normally. And that is good, because that keeps people in their employment if we go out for a meal or a coffee. But in this time when we've not been able to spend going out, can some of that be given to help those who are really struggling, and particularly as a result of this pandemic? You know, when we do something positive to help someone, we do it for Jesus. Matthew 25, the parable of the sheep and the goats. Jesus makes it clear that when we do something good to help someone else, we're doing it for him, his family. Christ has no body now on earth but ours. I'm going to leave you now with the picture of our stained glass window in this church, the Burns-Jones window. Christ is love. And you'll hear the music, the anthem, Christ has no body now but ours, sung by the choir at St. Martin's in the Fields.